Hey everyone, welcome. I hope you're doing wonderful. So today I'm gonna get into the brand new Morphe Naughty Palette. This is part of their 2025 holiday line. So I'm gonna show you the palette, talk about it just briefly, show you some swatches. I'm gonna do two different eye looks, and then I'm going to give you my honest opinion on this palette to see if it's worth the $22 that it costs to purchase this palette. But before I get right into everything, my name is Carrie. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. If you like my content, please give the video a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. Comment below. YouTube loves the impressions. Doesn't have to even make sense. You can say hi, put a little heart emoji, whatever, but it'll really help out my channel a lot. Thank you. I appreciate it. And to my current subscribers, you guys are the best. I have the best subscribers. You guys are amazing. Thank you so, so much. All right, so first, let's talk about this gorgeous, beautiful packaging. In case you're wondering, this is just the outer box. I know sometimes people like to see that. That's just what it looks like, so, but gorgeous. I mean, very luxurious, very beautiful packaging. That's what it looks like on the back. It's got the names of the shades on the back. Wait till I show you this beauty. Hold on. I gotta open. It's a little hard to open up, but it does have a mirror, which is great. But wait till I show you this, you guys. When I saw this in Ulta, I opened it up, of course, before I purchased, because I want to make sure that nothing is broken. There were two employees standing right next to me when I opened it up, and we all just gasped at how beautiful the palette was. It just glistened. I'm telling you, what I'm showing you right now does not do it justice. You have to see it in the Ulta lighting. They know what they're doing with their lighting. Yeah, when I saw this palette at first, the very first time I even just set eyes on it in the Ulta store, I mean, it was just so beautiful. It does not. On camera, I know, it does not do it justice at all, but if you have a chance, go into an Ulta and see if you can look at one that is unswatched, and you will know exactly what I mean. All right, so let me show you the swatches. They're already on my arm. You guys, I'm not the best of swatchers, so please bear with me. What I did was I went in with all the shimmer and metallic shades first, and then I went in with the mattes. So this palette is a rosy neutral tone palette. It does have metallics, mattes, and some toppers in here. Here it is, a little bit of different perspective. Always like to kind of pan out and kind of show you. Right off the bat, tons of sparkle, which I love, but these two shades right here, I don't understand why there's two shades in there that are very similar. You have to really look at it. I know you can't see it on camera. This one does have like a deep purple undertone to it, and this one looks more brown. But to be honest, who's gonna notice? I'm not sure who's gonna notice that difference on the eyes when it's in such a small area. So I'm not sure why they put two shades in there that were that similar, but let's see. Proof is in the pudding. Sometimes on the eyes, it's a completely different experience than when you're, swatching it. Before I do get into the eye looks though, I do want to do a small, very quick, brief comparison. This is not a comparison video. This is really a first impression video, so I'm not going to get too much into it. However, I do know that a lot of you are very observant and you're going to make comments that the packaging looks very similar to the Natasha Denona Golden Palette, right? Really, really pretty. Morphe has really upped their game the past couple years. I have to say, the quality of their makeup lately has been, you guys, it's been good. I know Morphe has gotten a bad rap, but I think they're trying to make up, trying to make up for it. One other thing I want to show you, because this palette is called Naughty, I have the Huda Beauty Naughty palette here, and I wanted to just do a really quick check to see how similar they are. So here's the Morphe. Here's the Naughty. I mean, it's similar. It's similar. I mean, the Huda, of course, has 18 shades. This one has the 12, of course, but I do think that they are different enough to justify having What happened to my lighting here? The lighting is going in and out. I do think that they're different enough to justify having both. In case you're wondering, because when I saw that it was called Naughty, immediately, and then when I saw the packaging, immediately. So anyways, do you guys agree? You can comment below. Well, let me put these down gently. All right, so let's get into these eye looks. I am going to do 2 different eye looks. All right, how about we start with, how about I start with this one? This one's number 6 called Play Nice. And I'm using a Rephr 15, and I'm going to put that, start it in my crease, work it up as a transition. I am so hot, you guys. I'm sweating. I feel like I'm sweating through my makeup. I'm like, oh, great. Should I turn my fan on? I've got my AC on too. But it's still hot here in Florida, you guys. I don't know if there's going to be any relief in sight. I don't know. How about I go into this shade right here? This is 02 called You're Blushing. And that is going, I guess I could use this. That's going to be powdery. Going to be a brow bone highlight. You know, it's interesting. A lot of companies generally for the holidays will come out with like 2 or 3 palettes. I think Morphe did that last year. They had like 2 or 3 palettes and then various things. The same with this line. They have other products. I can put them up here like real quick, but they only have the 1 palette. I'm kind of interesting. You know, I'm wondering if companies are trying to minimize, which I think is smart. I think that's a smart move. It's like concentrate on 1 or 2 things that are real and make it really good instead of like 5 things and they're like mediocre. But anyways, all right, I digress. I gotta keep moving. How about we get into this really fun pop of pink right here? And that one is 04 Vixen. I'm gonna take a Rephr 01. I'm gonna start that. Tap off on the outer V. You guys, I'm sorry. Whatever I used for my brow bone, I don't know what it's called. I can't see it anymore. It's so used. But anyways, I'm taking a Rephr 01, and you know what? Let's just outer V it and put it in the crease. Let's keep this eye kind of pink. So far, you guys, these mattes are blending really beautifully. I'm not having like any trouble at all. They're like super, super soft. Super duper soft. Nice. All right, I'm going to take the first Rephr I was using. Just kind of blend. Wow, that's really, really pretty. That's a pretty eye right there. I feel like I want to wing it out with one of these, you know, shades right there. I think I will. I'm going to use my AOE Studio eye helper thingies. Hold on. Let me put this on. I cannot make a straight line, you guys, anymore. When it comes to liners, I have just accepted the fact that I just can't do it. All right, I'm going to go into this one. This is the one that's got like a deep kind of purple plumish in there. That's number 11, and it's called Born Baddie. I know that you're not going to see the purple come through, or the deep, you know, that it's got in there come through. It's just going to kind of look dark on camera, but it's still going to be, I feel like it's going to be pretty. Oh, come on now, stick to me. Yeah, see, I'm sweating my little strip off. All right, let me take that off. Perfect. Just little tiny teensy weensy wing, nothing fancy, nothing special. My eyes are so hooded, you guys, that it's hard, and gravity's only getting to me. By the way, you guys, that brush that I was winging out with was a Rephr 02. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go into this, I'm going to use that same brush. I'm going to go into this shade right here. That one is a metallic for sure, I can tell, and it's number 08 Hot Temper. I am not going to put glitter glue on. I know. That's crazy talk, right? But I will save the glitter glue for the topper. I just want to see how hello, where are you? Okay. I wanted to see how the metallic performed, but maybe it was my fault. Maybe I tapped off too much. It might be that I tapped off too much. Okay. All right. Okay. Finger time. It's time for my finger. Let's put that on with my finger. I don't care so much about this metallic shade coming through too much because I am going to top the heck out of it with one of these toppers. So now I am going to go with the glitter glue. I'm going to use this one. This is the AOA Studio Tacky Base. You guys, they don't sell this anymore. I don't think on Shop Miss A. I don't know if it's been discontinued or if it's going to come back. But if you don't have glitter glue, go get some. Go get the NYX glitter glue. You can get it at Ulta, or if your local Walmart sells a glitter or NYX products, it's like $6.50. It's very cheap, and I promise you it will change your makeup game from making these metallics and these sparkly shades really be more vibrant and to not fall over your face, throughout the day. All right, so I'm gonna tap very gently because I don't want that metallic shade coming up on my finger, sticking to the glitter glue that's on my finger. You know what I mean? So be careful when you do that. All right, so this shade right here, that you can see it shifting. You can see it shifting. That one's 03, Not Sorry. That's actually this one right there. I'm going to take my finger. It's very hard pressed in there. It is only a topper. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to kind of stamp and top. Ooh, it's really pretty. Now, on top of that dark metallic, it is really altering how it looks. Oh, so interesting. Look in my mirror anyways, when I'm looking at it, it almost looks like it's got some like light blue shift to it where I'm not sure that I saw that come through on the swatch, but man, that is so pretty. Holy moly, you guys. I gotta take it a little further. I gotta get a little bit more razzle dazzle. So I'm going to go into this shade down here. These two also look very similar. This one though is number 9 Rule Breaker. And when I look at it online, sorry, am I blinding you guys? When I look at it online, it does look champagne-y. This one right here, I'll use on the other eye, if I can remember. That one's number 10 Pranked, and this one actually looks more rose gold to me when I'm looking at it, like pictures of it online. But anyways, all right, so now I'm in with Rule Breaker, and I've got that on a Refer 13. I'm going to put that in the inner corner, even though I already got a bunch of razzle dazzle in there, but it's going in the inner corner. Why not? We'll put more, and then I'm going to bring it up and over. Honestly, I don't know if you can really see. A little bit. Okay, a little bit. This shade right here is just so unique. The one that I put on my lid and in the inner corner on top of the metallic, the Not Sorry. It's so pretty. It kind of steals the show, So, wow, that's really nice. It's really, really pretty though. All right, let's see if I can clean myself up here. Okay, let's finish up. I am going to tight line. I'm going to use my cream gel liner ColourPop in Brouhaha. It is a nice dark brown and it will look so pretty with this eye look. There we go. Ooh, very sultry. Very, very sultry. Man, you put that tight line, not waterline, you put the liners in your waterline. Ooh, very nice. All right, I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills mascara. Okay, guys, that eye is done. I can move over to this eye. Oh my gosh, what am I going to do? What could I possibly do on this eye that would be like a really, really different and special? I think I might do a halo. I always love a good halo eye. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with this deep shade down here, which is number 12, Rein It In. And I need a good, all right, how about this one? I'm going to use a Sigma E25 brush. I'm going to start to carve out the halo. So if for any reason I do kind of fast forward or cut the tape, you guys know exactly what I'm doing. I'm just carving out the halo. I am not going to blend and try to make it nice and neat. I'll do that after I'll do that in a second here. Whoa, that shade is intense. Okay, it's intense, you guys, so go in easy. Go in easy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do the exact same thing underneath my lower lash line, leave the middle open. Basically, I'm doing the same thing that I did on the actual lid. And yes, it's the makeup law to make a weird face when you're putting on your makeup. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a clean Rephr, clean Rephr 16. I'm going to go into this shade right here. That one's 05 Play Nice. No, Tantrum. Tantrum. That's what it's called. Tantrum. All right, and now I'm going to start to just kind of blend. First, I'm going to tap this in. And then I'm going to kind of work it upwards a little bit and see if I don't need to use the Sigma brush that I was using to kind of blend this dark shade out. Okay, now I'm going to take the brush that I don't know the name of it. I'm going to go back into that same shade as a brow bone highlight number 2, which is Your Blushing. This one right here. It's got a pink undertone to it. Very good. All right, now let's go back. Let's blend it out because I got some of that blushing color right there. Okay, now it's glitter glue time. Let's get the glitter glue. I'm going to put it right in the middle of the eye. Super gently, because this shade that I put on here, what were you called? Rein It In. Very intense and dark. Oh, what's happening here? I'm going to add a little bit more glitter glue on a different finger that is clean and put it in my inner corner, because you're not going to put Razzle Dazzle in my inner corner. And then most likely I'll put some glitter glue maybe underneath the lower lash line, but I won't do that just yet. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is, oh gosh, okay, do I want to go into this one right here? That's number 7, Wild Child. Why not? Why not? That's, okay. Do I want something brighter? I can always top it. I can always top it. I feel like I need more eyes. Okay, it's nice. It's like a gunmetal silver. Ooh, gosh, that's nice. Okay, I'm going to take my Sigma brush. I'm not adding any more pigment, but I do need to kind of clean up on the edges here where oh no, you guys, look what I did. I went way too far. Oh my gosh. Okay. I didn't even dip this brush back into the pigment. Look what I did. I accidentally went way too far up there. Oh my gosh. All right. You gotta go with it. I gotta go with it. All right. So I gotta even up this side. I gotta take this darker shade up further. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I did that. Well, you know what, you guys? Oh well. As long as I've been doing makeup, I make mistakes like this all the time. And you know what? I'm not going to edit them out because you know what? That's just what happens. All right. The brush, the Rephr 16 that I had Tantrum on, I'm going to take a little bit. I'm going to try to blend that out. And let's see. I did boo-boos. I made boo-boos, you guys. All right. Let's try to put a little bit more Wild Child up in here. And okay, let me just stamp out with my finger because obviously, okay, I think it's getting there, you guys. It's getting there. Ain't no one gonna notice. I mean, who's gonna really notice, really? You know, I mean, you guys are gonna notice because you're like looking right at me. But you know, The cashier's not going to notice. Your banker's not going to notice. Your classmates aren't going to notice. Your coworkers, no one going to know. Your husband ain't going to know. Nobody's going to notice. I did not go into this razzly dazzly shade here, and I'm thinking that I want to. So I'm going to take a clean Refer 13 mini. This one's number 10, Pranked. That one looks more rose gold to me when I'm looking at the swatch online. I'm going to put that in the inner corner. But to be honest, I'm not sure if you guys are going to really notice a rose gold. Oh God, but it's so pretty and sparkly. Ooh, I love that. It's so pretty and sparkly. You know what I think I will do? Should I put this underneath my lower lash line or stick with Wild Child? I think I should stick with Wild Child to keep it even. Okay, so I'm going to take a little bit of glitter glue on this brush, the Refer 02, and put it underneath my lower lash line here in the middle. Okay, and now I'm going to take that brush, Wild Child is on there, and I'm going to put it right there. Really pretty. Wow, that eye is pretty. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to line, where's my eyeliner? Right here. I'm going to line with the same liner, same mascara, and then I'll put on the lip and then show you guys the final look. Okay, guys, these eyes are done. Boy, do they look smoking. Oh, they look so, so pretty. Okay, before I give you my thoughts, let's move on to the lips. I am going to use some Morphe lips. I have two of their Drip Glass glosses. This one's got some shimmer to it, and this one's just like a mauve. I wonder if I mix them together, if they'll, okay, yeah, gorgeous, of course. Let's see, this one's in the shade Shatterproof Mauve. This one is in the shade Hot Cocoa. So let's see which one. The Hot Cocoa does have some flecks of shimmer in there. I think I'm going to go with the mauve. Let's just go with the mauve. I think the pink will go, the mauve will go well with both eye looks. But I do like this as a topper. But I won't do that. I'm just going to do this. I'm not going to line. Oh, also you guys, I have like a red mark right above my lip right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. Hopefully the foundation's covered it up. But I think I was going like this. Like, I don't know why. Itching my lips, I guess, with my teeth. Why would I do that? I don't know. But then I noticed that I accidentally hurt myself a little bit. I didn't realize it. But anyways, so I swear, when I show you the final look, I did not mess up my lipstick, okay? Gosh, it's so pretty. So, so pretty. They had like a trio of like 3 small lip glosses as part of the line, but I think one of them I already have. So I was like, I didn't want to have, you know, I didn't want to spend the money if I already had one of the shades, you know. Let me add a little bit more. Okay, guys, so I already set my face with the setting spray. I used the NYX glue setting spray. It's already dried, so now I can show you guys the final look. And just a reminder, I do have a little boo-boo right up on top of my lip there, so I swear I did not mess up my lip gloss. It looked like I probably overlined or messed up right there, but I didn't. All right, well, here's the final look. Okay, guys, this makeup look is complete. That is using the brand new Morphe Naughty Palette, part of their 2025 holiday line. Let me give you some thoughts. I really like the palette, you guys. I think it is awesome. I think the looks came out absolutely fantastic. I think Morphe has been killing it lately with their palettes. The past couple years, every single palette that I've purchased from them, I've absolutely loved. The formula has been fantastic. The mattes blended beautifully in here. They were very pigmented, very buttery, very velvety. I had no troubles blending them out. Even this eye, you guys, when I accidentally made that little snafu, it was very easy to correct it. So the shimmers in here, absolutely beautiful. I think these three shades, like this shade right here, super unique. And then these two down here, all three of those shades offer some really huge high shine sparkle. And it just glistens. When I look at it in the palette, it just really glistens. Of course, there's some mattes and stuff in here too, but I think the palette's really, really nice, you guys. If you like rosy neutrals, you like the looks that I've done, you like the looks that other people have done, absolutely, I think it's worth it, even at the $22. But you guys know how much I advocate. Just wait for a sale, especially when it's a drugstore item, wait for a sale. But I do think the palette is awesome. And if you're a Morphe collector, I think that you'll be very, very, very happy with this palette. I am very happy that I have this palette and I will be playing with it some more. So you guys comment below. Tell me what you think. Are you going to purchase this palette or any other products from this particular line? Comment below. Let us know. Please subscribe to my channel and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.